Hello everyone, welcome to SW Gaming Channel. It's no longer the most urgent gold rush in PC games, but survival games continue to be regularly released, and older games continue to be regularly updated. It's only natural then that we're taking some time out of the foraging for edible berries to update the list of the top 10 best survival games for 2020. Number 10 on the list, Ash Junior. Playing Ash Juniors makes us incredibly happy. Survival should be hard, but Ash Juniors is built on a wild new idea. What if it wasn't actually hard at all? Madness. The only thing you need to worry about is oxygen, but as long as you hook up to a base or a vehicle, you will never run out, and you can keep topping up of your own supply. With that taken care of, you can start expanding quickly, going on a long expedition into gorgeous alien frontiers. Rather than a rugged survivalist, you are a scientist, studying new worlds and developing research outposts. By jumping straight to advanced technology, you get to play around with rockets and construct factories while, in another survival game, you'll still be putting together your first log cabin. Before long, you'll be fitting up to new worlds and moons, searching for more resources and scientific curiosities. Even without a struggle, Ash Juniors has plenty of momentum. Number 9. Minecraft. Minecraft is best known for the creative endeavor it inspired, like building all of the Middle-earth, but there's a survival game in it too, full of deadly knights and creepers waiting to blow up everything you worked so hard to create. Sure, there's zombies that will eat your face, and spiders, skeletons, dragons, but with Minecraft skins, you at least always end up blocky and cute. No one minds the cartoon monster having you for breakfast. More importantly though, the way you survive in Minecraft is entirely up to you. You could build an elaborate fortress and play the defense style game, fending off the creatures of the night, or you could craft exciting weaponry and venture out into the most dangerous zones of the world, testing both your metal and metal.
It has been a long road. However, all stories must come to an end.
Number 8. This War of Mine. This war of mine is set during a fictional war, tasking you with looking after a small group of survivors stuck inside a besieged city. During the day, survivors have to stay indoors, and that's when you manage your hideout, choosing how to spend precious, fleeting resources. There are so many demands, but so few problems you can solve at once. When the sun goes down, you can choose your survival to send out into the darkness to search for supply in the ruined city. Terrible things happen out there, of course. Your survival might have to commit horrific acts to get the medicines and food that friends need, returning to the base covered in emotional scars. Guilt and shame can weigh on survivors, making them lose their appetite and even their will to live. Number 7, DayZ. The one that kicked it all off, the Shuffling Undead Dread remains one of the best zombie games and survival games. In other words, it's the king of zombie survival games. By today's standards, DayZ could even be considered one of the leanest virtual survivors with barely any crafting to speak of and no objectives beyond staying alive. Food and water are vitally important, and getting sick can quickly kill you when you fail to pay attention to your symptoms. Walking without shoes, cut and infected feet, and blood transfusions of the wrong type will see you slip away for good. If you're content with fighting against disease, bodily functions, and zombies who occasionally phase through walls, you will get DayZ's best features, explorations. The world of Generous is a Soviet wasteland, and Bohemia has captured the Eastern Bloc atmosphere with the towns and villages around the map. DayZ's forests feel genuinely lifelike rather than being man-made imitations, voicing the true sense of isolation out in the wilderness.
В ящике заяц. В зайце утка. В утке яйцо.
В яйце моя смерть.
Don't Starve, number 6. The most horrifying idea of actual survival is having to do it on your lonesome. That's exactly what Don't Starve makes you do. As an entirely solo experience, the terror of having to fend yourself in the wild is thankfully offset by the lovely Tim Burton style 2D art, and a collection of utterly bizarre creatures that are lurking in the Sepile Tone world. Warpigs, bitches, Deerclopses, and many more absurd monsters roam the land looking to make things difficult for you. You got to push through it all, venturing into the sanity-reducing wilderness to hunt for resources to feed the science and alchemy machines. It's a race to get home before it gets dark too, building up before the world becomes even more dangerous. Every step you take away from the safety of your campfire or base puts you more at risk, but the call of adventure is alluring you. Number 5. Ark Survival Evolved. Ark isn't just the best dinosaur survival game you can buy. It's arguably one of the greatest dinosaurs game ever made. After all, prehistoric bestiaries make everything better. It's a survival game that feels every edge of the template. Hunt trees to get wood, use wood to build shelter, kill animals to find food, inevitably die because you forgot to drink water. Ark transcends the typical survival game pattern by including legendary leviathans that bow where to hunt and eat you. But with some perseverance, you can also tame and ride. And what's more, Cold Wars rage between megatrides that seek dominance over the world. Master builders push the limit of creation in a survival game. Dedicated players rack up years of playtime. The 2-part Genesis expansion launched its first half in February and has a heavy focus on exploring stimulated regions packed with volcanoes, icy mountains, and vast underwater biomes.
Lights out, old friend.
Number 4. No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is intrinsically unlike all other survival games. Its universe is procedurally generated, with players being able to explore a total of more than 18 quintillion planets. You must explore various planets to document and collect various from a flora and fauna, and mine resources to create and update various types of equipment. But while doing so, you will also encounter different types of extraterrestrial beings, and will have to use that situational awareness to determine whether each of these beings is a potential friend or foe. From the beginning to now, one of those experiences has been survival. If you want to play No Man's Sky on a set of hostile worlds, scrabbling to get enough resources to build a shelter or to fuel the next desperate tramp across the galaxy, you can also do that. It will now reward you with prettier and more varied planets, giant sandworms, mechs to pilots, POW to partner with, and much more. Number 3. The Long Dark. Set in the bitter cold of northern Canada, The Long Dark trades zombies for bears and tropical islands for deadly snow drifts. Mother Nature is your true adversary here, and to combat her, you will need to keep your calorie count up, your body hydrated, and a flame roaring whenever you curl up for the night. You have to worry about your basic human needs and very little ease, but that's actually a pretty big job. You got to work out your diet, how far you can travel on a full stomach, exactly how much time you have before it gets dark, and the temperature plummets. And then there are contingency plans for things like bizarre. You're not popping out for a quick
Far on the other
train.
side of Timberwolf Mountain is a difficult-to-reach area defined by steep, cavernous walls and burned-out forests. If you can navigate your way through the treacherous landscape, you might find an abandoned mine that hides treasures worth more than gold to any survivor. 2 new gear items: crampons left behind by an intrepid climber who ran out of luck. Wearing these helps prevent sprains and makes it easier to travel over weak ice. A technical pack adds a permanent capacity buff to your survivor's inventory, giving you a little more breathing room as you carry your life-saving supplies around on your back. And if you thought crossing the railroad trestle near Raven Falls was a nerve-wracking experience, we think you'll especially enjoy the harrowing rope bridges you need to cross to access the furthest reaches of the Ash Canyon region. You'll also notice a new piece of music written for Ash Canyon.
Number 2, Subnautica. Survival games don't come on aliens in Subnautica are less hospitable to human life. Stuck on an underwater planet, you must delve below the waves to find food and resources, eventually constructing your very own underwater bases and submersible vehicles. 3D movement and a lack of oxygen make even the mundane act of gathering bits of scraping a tense adventure. Danger can come from any direction, and if you stay underwater for too long, and you get a nasty reminder that you're the alien on this world. Dying as you gasp for air. Vehicles, air pumps, and oxygen tanks allow you to stay underwater for longer. However, the more familiar you become with the world, the more the ocean hurts to become home. Number 1, 7 Days to Die. If you're a fan of the survival and horror genre, and you've been looking for a title that focuses more largely on the survival elements, then 7 Days to Die might leave your mouth watering. Set in the aftermath of the Third World War, 7 Days to Die leaves you fending for your life at every turn. 7 Days to Die has established itself as one of the best zombie combat survival games. Players need to explore and scavenge while fighting off hordes of zombies. Set in a post-apocalyptic landscape, the giant voxel-based game offers a world ready for conquer, but be ready to defend your spoils, including mechanics from the FPS, tower defense, survival horror, and the roleplay. 7 Days to Die is a winning ground for gamers craving hundreds of thousands captivating play hours. That's it, you survived. Just remember to keep a calm head and take regular deep breath. Do that and survival is assured. I hope you can enjoy this video and find out the game that you want to play. If you think there's a great survival game that should be on the list, please comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new video updates. And thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.